Yeah, so, okay. It's December 9th, and I have to work at the remote office today because I have a procedure on Friday and they want me in quarantine before the procedure. So, this is the first video blog, a vlog that I'm doing for the shop, and I kind of thought it'd be fun to record the progress of the shop. When we started this whole COVID thing, March 2020, I had just been back to work after a surgery in December 2019. I had been working for only 6 weeks, and then the whole world went nuts, and the library closed for a little bit until we could figure out what was going on, and I was working remotely from home. And then one thing led to another, and we were going to work 4 hours at the library and 4 hours remotely. And I like it, it's fine. But I had asked my boss, my house is kind of little. I asked if I could work in the classroom part of my shop, and he said that was fine. So I was very grateful for that. So I have like a permanent setup here and like a little tiny book cart to hold some things, and I get stuff cataloged, and then I take it to the library the next morning, and it works out pretty good. Everything's nice and neat. I don't have to worry about any, we have puppies, so I don't have to worry about them getting to books or anything like that. So anyway, it is now December, and we are still working for 4 hours at the library and 4 hours at our remote desk, and it's fine. I still enjoy it. I'm so grateful that I can even do that. There's always new books being printed, so that's nice. But through all this COVID stuff, like last year, the shop, we've grown so much since summer of 2019, and I would say everything's doubled: size, inventory, hours, income, everything. And but last year is what I'm comparing it to, and last year there was construction out on the street in front of me for I don't even know how many months, and I really didn't know if I'd be able to stay open much longer after that. And then finally construction was over, like late fall, and then just in time for Christmas gift giving. And I think we made most of our money the last 2.5 months of 2019. And then fast forward to March of 2020, and then there's COVID. So I did what I had to do. I took most of the stuff, most of my inventory at home, and we had we made an online shop available. I always had one, but we didn't really do too much. It's kind of a challenge to put, if I make 45 different bracelets, to put 45 different bracelets up on the online shop and get that all information on each bracelet added to the descriptions, or I have 150 pieces of rose quartz, but they're all different shapes and sizes, and so it's kind of a challenge that way. So I do have an online shop. Most of the time people say, Tyra, I would like, this oil and this rock. Pick what you want. I'm fine. Can you give me an electronic invoice? And I do, and it works great. It's great. Hot tea. So we brought everything home, and I got as much online as I could. And then we were able to open up. Okay, so bring everything back. All right, so we did that. I can't even remember when. I had wanted to keep track of a COVID journal early on because this is something that we haven't experienced since the Spanish flu, and that was like early 1918 or something, I don't know. And but now here I am, it's December, and now I'm trying to catch up a little bit. So yeah, anyway, I'm rambling, but that's what a video diary is. It's rambling. So we got everything that we could on the online shop, and then they said, go ahead, small shops can open again. So okay, we opened up, brought everything back, got a few clients in. Everything was going really, really good. And we were awarded a grant with the promise that, one of the little promises in there, was that I would wear a mask. So I'm fine with that. I don't care one way or the other, I'll wear a mask. And then I was also able to get a loan, a small loan at 1% interest rates. So that helped. That helped for a while too. And we appreciate all that. People ordering online, and when they do come in, they tip. So nice. Thank you so much. And then about October, November maybe, it's almost like COVID had a second round come through, like everybody, like it's a relapse or whatever, I don't know. So October, November, I maybe had one Reiki client. Otherwise it's been the gift shop that's been paying the bills, thankfully. And during this time I connected with a gemstone rockhound wholesaler lady, and I was able to work with her little bit by little bit to get different gemstones in here. And now, when we started in 2016, I had a silverware tray, a bamboo silverware tray, and it was full of 6 kinds of gemstones. That's all I had, and I remember being so proud of that little tray. And I had it on the checkout counter, and that was when we just had the one side. And now I am over 200 different types of gemstones, cuts, descriptions, shapes, sizes. Yeah, it's really kind of cool. And we still have the essential oils, and I still make the bracelets, still have Reiki, and we added acupressure, theta healing, we added spirit side connections. I no longer need a medium to come into the shop to do readings for people. I am now more confident in myself and saying what I can do, and I am the house medium. And that's something I've always been able to do, but you're told to be quiet or only tell family or only tell certain family members. No stress there. And whatever. So I have a team, and we do spirit side connections. My friend Heather, I met through the shop, and she's become very important to me. Very important person. Really good friend. The other part of the spirit side connections team is my son Ben, and he has always had a gift. My oldest son also has a similar gift, although he doesn't utilize it the same way that Ben does. So it's Ben and Heather and I on Spirit Side Connections, and we get some really interesting stories. So we made it through the first year, which was only October, November, December. 3 months was our first year. And then 2017 was another upheaval, upset, and there was like a little tiny fire out front in a flower pot. Fortunately, somebody was driving by who knew me and called and said, "Hey, Tyra, I kicked this flower pot away. There's a fire in it." So I quickly ran down here, because at the time I only lived a little bit away. And yeah, sure enough, somebody put their cigarette out in the flower pot. So please don't put your cigarettes out in flower pots. And then 2018 was, I don't remember. But then there was construction, street construction. And I really, oh my gosh, my friends, I appreciate them so much. They really rallied and just, it's okay, Tyra, it's okay, Tyra, because I was a stressed out freak. It was terrible. It was terrible. I'm beyond describing how I felt. I was so stressed out and crying all the time, and doing everything I could, utilizing the back door so people could still get in, and but it's still construction, and they couldn't. Waupun has a lot of one-way streets, so, and minimal parking, and then one of the streets are closed, and it was just a mess. So, but we made it through that, thank God. And then this year's COVID. And I sit here thinking, 2021, I can't say that I would like to say that it's going to come with ease and with grace. However, I'm really considering, even through all this COVID stuff, I'm really starting to think, how much longer do I want to work full-time for somebody else? I'm going to be 51 years old in a couple days, and health issues that aren't, horrible, but still health issues all the same. Do I want to work the next 15 years in an office with a window that doesn't open? Do I want to work the next 15 years for somebody else? That's really the responsible side of me. Has always had a steady income from somebody else. And so the thought of me going full-time at the shop is scary. But, if I were to say I'm going to a different library, that would be just as scary. Switching jobs is just scary. It's like, I don't know. Anyway, that's my thoughts right now. Do I want to go full-time down here? I do. I really do. And the timing is when. I've got some ideas I'm kicking around in my head. I haven't really said anything at work because there really isn't any. I have nothing to tell them, nothing definite. So I'm not even gonna worry until I have a plan. But yeah, that's always the thought. You have a business. Am I running the business so that I can be down here part-time and have part-time employees? Or am I running the business because I want to be here? I want to be passionate about what I do, and I am, but I want to be passionate 24 hours, 7 days a week. I want to be down here. It's growing a lot, and I know what the business, I know what she's capable of, and I would like to work in my spot, in my Zen zone, with a lot of windows and doors that open. I got a really great landlord who said I could put on a screen door. So I would have a window that opened. Yeah, all kinds of things, all kinds of ponderings. Today is Wednesday, but because I'm on quarantine for my procedure on Friday, we aren't having meditation tonight. So I'm just working down here. It's quieter than at my house. And, at my house, everybody's there, so I'd have to wear a mask. At least down here, then, I don't have to wear a mask. So it's a good day to start a video blog and get all these thoughts out. So yeah, that's what's going on. We've grown through a lot of different challenges and succeeded. And, COVID had its own challenges, but so far, we're okay. And then next year, I don't know, I think wearing a mask is just going to be part of the wardrobe for a while. And you just have to grow with the flow and see what happens. So Yeah, I go from 6 different kinds of rocks to over 200 different varieties. And the girl in school who nobody thought could talk because she was so shy has her own business and wants to go full time at that. It's just a matter of when. So, anyway, guys, or whomever is listening, or myself when I re listen to this in 15 years, my first online diary entry, and I'm going to put it on YouTube. No negative comments, I'll just delete ya. I don't need that shit. Yeah, so this is the classroom side of my little spot and my remote desk for my full-time job for the time being. I'm so thankful that I can still have a full-time job. I have a lot to be thankful for. So, anyway, I'll end it there. Until tomorrow. I'll try to do this daily. Maybe I should just set a goal of weekly. I mean, really, Tyra. Daily, I don't know. I mean, if you had time to do something every day, daily, and you made time, and it would be yoga. Whatever. Okay. Signing off.